Hi guys, I just wanted to share something with you today about happiness. When we were packing up to come away, I came across a box of speeches that I had written over the years at school. We used to have annual speech competitions, and anyhow I came across this one speech entitled Happiness, which I just want to share with you today, because I guess if you ask almost anyone what they want from life, happiness will be almost at the top of their list, if not the top one. So yeah, here's a speech I wrote when I was 15 years old about happiness, which has blown me away a wee bit. Here we go. Happiness. No matter what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow, now is where you are. From this point of view, the key to happiness and contentment must be in focusing our minds on the present moment. One of the greatest things about young children is that they absorb themselves totally in the present moment. They manage to stay totally involved in whatever they are doing, whether it be watching a beetle, drawing a picture, building a sandcastle, whatever else they might choose to do. As we get older, many of us learn the art of thinking about and worrying about many things at once. We also learn to put off our pleasures and our happiness, thinking that sometime in the future everything will be much better than it is now. The high school student thinks, when I'm out of this school and don't have to do what I'm told, everything will be great. He leaves school and suddenly realises that he won't be happy until he has left home. He leaves home and starts university and soon decides, when I've got my degree, then I'll be really happy. Eventually he gets his degree, at which time he realises he can't be happy until he has a job. He gets his job and has to start at the bottom of the heap. You guessed it, he can't be happy yet. As the years roll by, he postpones his happiness and peace of mind until he gets engaged, gets married, starts buying a house, gets a better job, starts a family, gets the kids in school, owns his home, gets the kids out of school, retires, and then drops dead before he allows himself to be blissfully happy. All his present moments were spent planning for a wonderful future that never arrived. The point is, happiness doesn't just arrive one day like you arrive at a bus stop. We have to work at it and decide to be happy. Abraham Lincoln once said, most people are about as happy as they make up their mind to be. This is so true. It is not what happens in life that determines our happiness, but the way that we react to what happens. For example, let us pretend that you have no money. You have just ripped your best jeans, obviously important at 15 years old, failed your exams, and are on detention. If all that is going on, why make things worse by being unhappy as well? Happiness only comes when you decide for it to. Being unhappy just makes things worse. Laughter is the most common way of expressing happiness. Apart from being fun, laughter also benefits your body. When you laugh, your diaphragm and stomach get pumped up and down, exercising the muscles. If you keep laughing, you might end up with over-exercised muscles, the same ones that you'd get from doing sit-ups. If you find it hard to be happy, mix with people who are. Usually their joy rubs off on you. There are many things that we have to be happy about. It may just be a phone call, a letter, a compliment, or even just that it's the weekend soon. If all else fails, you can just be happy about being alive. Just think what a great place the world would be if everyone was happy. So, are you going to be someone who waits for happiness to come to you and be waiting forever? Or are you going to go out and get it? After all, we only have so long on this planet. Why not make the most of it? None of us can guarantee that we will be here tomorrow. Now is all we've got. So, decide to be happy. So, a 15-year-old's view on happiness. It actually blew me away, what I knew then and what I've been trying to live without realising. I've actually just been reading a couple of books which have really pinpointed this. It's a decision. It's a decision to be happy. One of them is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and the other is The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. And that second book has a chapter on happiness, and virtually was what that speech says. It's a decision. Happiness is a decision. If inside, in your spirit, you can choose to be happy, no matter what goes on around you, because chances are the minute you decide this, stuff will get thrown at you to make you easily waver in that. But if you decide that no matter what happens, happiness is what you choose, then contentness inside is going to pervade your life. And all those things going on around outside you actually can't shake you. So yeah, my challenge to myself, decide today, decide now to be happy. Love you all.